Factor doesn't leave on his own by quarter after, the sheriff's gonna evict. Once that's done, utilities will drop and cut their lines while we take down the north fence. Anything inside the place gets loaded up and sent to storage. Debris goes in the side dumpster, concrete staying, disposal company's coming for it. We good so far?
Mm-hmm. I think I might be seeing a hitch here.
Wait, who are you?
I'm Saul Goodman, attorney at law. Glad to meet you. A better question might be, where are we?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you know what? It's coming up on the hour, so word to the wise. If you let everyone go right now, you might save half a day's salary in fringes.
What the hell are you talking about?
Deputies! Great. Perfect timing.
What's going on? He's a lawyer, says there's a hitch.
I'm Everett Acker's attorney. I'm just dotting the I's in due diligence.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Eviction order signed by a judge.
I'm sure it is. Can I have a peek at that?
It's all correct, sir.
Uh-huh.
Sir, since you represent Mr. Acker, can you make sure he cooperates with the eviction?
Can you make out the address on that?
1130 Arroyo Vista? Is there a problem?
Well, I mean, is that where we are?
There were house numbers on that mailbox, plain as day, 1130.
I don't see any. Do you, deputy?
No, I don't.
Well, somebody mess with them. This is 1130 Arroyo Vista.
This here's 1240 Arroyo Vista. It's always been 1240 Arroyo Vista.
1240.
1240.
My client says it's 1240.
I got a plat map says we can straighten this out right now.
Well, all due respect to whoever drew that map, but Mr. Acker's been living here for 30 years. I think he knows his own address.
Sir, you got something with an address on it? Thank you. $12.40, Arroyo Vista.
It's 1130. Anybody can print out something like that. You got an order signed by a judge.
You know, we could get a surveyor up here this afternoon. He'll clear everything up.
That'd lose us a full day.
Listen, officer, before you go forcing an elderly veteran from his home and take everything he's got, demolish a half-century of hard work, wouldn't you like to know you got the right place?
Come on, all we're talking about are some missing house numbers.
I have to make a call.
Everybody take 10!
The anonymous benefactor. Well, that must make you feel pretty good. And is that supposed to balance the scales? Make up for everything else you do?
It makes up for nothing. I am what I am.
What is this place?
Call it a memorial.
To what? I already told you what you can do with your money. You seem like a guy who can take a hint. So what are we doing?
It seems to me that you are at a crossroads. You can continue as you are, drinking, estranged from your family, brawling with street hoods. We both know how that ends.
Yeah.
You have another choice.
Work for you as a button man.
I'm in a war. I need a soldier.
So I'm gonna work for one drug dealer killing other drug dealers. That's your idea of a choice.
You know better. You have met them. You know what they are.
Meaning the Salamancas. And you are so very different from them?
Yes. I am different.
Why me?
Because I believe that you understand.
Understand what?
Revenge.
Mesa Verde.
My bank took my home over a technicality, and I never missed a single payment. It's not right. It's un-American.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Have you or a family member been wrongfully evicted from your home by Mesa Verde? Then you may be entitled to a large cash settlement. Call 505-503-4455 today.
Are you kidding me?
None of that is
It's
true.
libel. It's libel.
defamation.
My father you're making a fool of.
Jimmy, turn it off. You know you can't do this.
This is a good one.
I went into my bank to withdraw cash for groceries, and I came out with a rash. I can't stop it. It's everywhere.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you or a family member visit a Mesa Verde branch and come into contact with black mold? Then you may be entitled to a large cash
There's no
settlement.
way in hell you can legally run these.
503-4455 Maybe. today. But you know, we'll fight it out after they run in New Mexico, Arizona, Utah,
we will
Texas.
stop it before it ever gets that far.
Some might call that prior restraint. You know what? You can stop us. Some news outlet will pick it up. They'll run for free.
Bank to open my safety deposit box, and Mr. was standing there with his pants down, bare genitals.
Yep.
My dad never, ever did anything like that.
None of this is true. This is all fantasy.
Doesn't matter. This trash airs. Our reputation is in the toilet.
It'll never ever get that far.
The bank manager couldn't explain where all the extra fees were going, so I followed the money trail. The evidence was as clear as day. My bank was funding terrorism.
Yep.
Stop it.
I'm Saul Goodman.
Seen enough of this horse shit. Jesus.
There's lots more. You know what? I can leave you this one because I've got plenty of copies.
What do you hope to gain with all this? We agree to Acker's ridiculous demands and you don't run this garbage?
It's illegal to do that. No lawyer can play one case off another. It is unethical and it is blackmail.
She's right. One has absolutely nothing to do with the other, which leads me to my next topic. This is Olivia Bitsui. She's a photographer. In fact, she took this self-portrait. It's really lovely. Here's another picture she took 54 years ago.
Kevin, say nothing.
No, Kim, I got this.
Kevin, I'm strongly advising you.
I know this picture. My dad bought it fair and square. I have a copy of it hanging in my office at home.
I think we all just heard Mr. Wachtel admit that he owns a copy of Olivia Bitsui's photo, a photo that looks remarkably like the official Mesa Verde logo.
That's right. We own it.
You own a copy of the photo, you don't own the rights to it. That's copyright infringement.
You'll never be able to prove that.
Well, you know what? Wow. Looks like a mirror image there. So I think I could convince a judge and probably a jury that Mesa Verde misappropriated Miss Bitsui's intellectual property. It's not your fault, sins of the father, but we filed an injunction. So you're gonna have to take down all your horsey logos or if you throw a big tarp over them till we can get this thing settled. Shouldn't take more than, I don't know, a couple years. We'll be seeing a lot of each other. Till next time.
Yeah, the problem we're facing is that none of the so-called victims said Mesa Verde did this or Mesa Verde did that.
But it's in front of our images, our logo.
Yes, Paige, it's all heavily inferred, but it's done in a way to keep us wrangling in the courts. We'll be there forever.
So how do we
round.
keep them off the air?
We're gonna have to get ahead of him.
How?
We notify the stations that they're susceptible to a libel suit if they
It might be an extended game of whack-a-mole.
Rich, any way you slice this, it's a long haul battle. We have to take things one at a time. Meanwhile, we have to counter the copyright injunction.
We can start with that. That's discuss libel. Do we need to discuss
All of those
terrorism?
things are going to air.
Indecent
Kevin, I know you're upset, but please, don't do anything rash. Let your lawyers take care of it. We'll fix this.
Kim, can I just go to the men's room?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, now, with the copyright infringement, I think we...
505, 503, 4455, today. Where are you? Stay there.